What's up, YouTube? It's Dylan from Super Team Buddy Force Unite here at our local OTS Championship tournament. What's your name, what'd you play, and how'd you do?
Alright, so my name's Alex. I played Thunder Dragon, and I came second.
Nice. So just to let you guys know that there was 5 rounds today, and then a top 8 cut, where top 4 got their invite. And yeah, Alex, you got second, so let's get right to it.
Alright, so I started with main deck, 3 Dark. It really is the best Thunder Dragon, even though its discard effect can sometimes be pretty weak for the copy itself to hand. It procs Titan, and its banished effect just comes into play a lot, especially being a quick effect. Next, we got 3 Roar. I usually go between 2 and 3. Today I played 3 because it makes Allure Live better. Its banished effect is really good, and its discard effects interaction with Thunder Dragon Fusion, which I can show later, is just insane. And then Hawk, self-explanatory. You discard the special from graveyard or banish, and it makes tributing for Colossus live, so it's no-brainer. Plus, the shuffle effect can be pretty useful depending on the situation. If you know you're not going to activate the discard effect that turn, banishing for the shuffle effect can actually unbreak your hands. And 3 of the vanilla. I think some people play 2 or they side them out, but I definitely don't, because Titan pops, deck thinning, as well as making your Colossus Tribute live is just too good. It's a shame drawing 2 or 3 at the same time, but there's tons of ways this deck can break anyway, so.
So you're pretty happy with the ratios of these that you played today?
It's not bad, yeah. I still have a couple main deck things left, and then we'll get into the hand drops. I just play 1 Duo, because Duo is just a crazy top deck. I thought about Levianeer, but the fact that Duo is searchable and destroying something by battle lets you search another Thunder monster really gives you that sort of recovery for next turn. And if your opponent either isn't thinking or they just don't have the resources to pop it, you can add a banish card from end phase. So you can banish like Allure of Darkness off the search to get the search for this, and then add an Allure or a hand trap or something on end phase, which is insane when it resolves, which it did resolve once or twice today. So, and then 2 Matrix. Another Titan pop, you can put it in damage step, so it's really good. It searches itself, so it's a deck thinner as well. It goes in a Link Rebo, which comes up more than you think it would. I would play 3, it's just I'm already playing 42 cards, so it's really hard to just find room for it. So that's the Thunder lineup. I'm going to go into hand traps, and then I'll have the other normal summons. So I played 2 Phantasme. I actually resolved Phantasme like once today. I played a lot of decks like Invoked and Guru that didn't really go into links too much. I played Grand Manju as well in top 4, which actually went really well, surprisingly. So it didn't come up as much, but Phantasme is just such a good card, from the draw effect to the protection from targeting, as well as going into BLS and having it have its effect. That's just, I would buy a 3rd, but I'm having trouble fitting it in, but they're worth the money for sure. And then I played 3 Shifter. Shifter's crazy. I think the only time I sided it out was when I played against Grand Manju. I didn't play any Thunder Mirrors. I'd probably side it out for that too. But that plus Solar is full combo. That interrupts so many decks. Striker doesn't want to play their spells for the turn, and it's just crazy. Then I play 3 Ash. Kind of self-explanatory. I play 2 Valor. Valor instead of Impermanence solely because of Phantasme. And as well in the late game, Valor definitely came in handy when I actually resolved it in both Game 2 and Game 3 against Grand Manju. Against the Grand Manju to negate its effects so it has 0 attack. And then 2 Ogre, just because it's super relevant right now. It hits a lot of things. It hits the Guard Dragon combo really well. And then for the normal summons, I played 2 Solar, 2 Lupine. I would have played 3 Solar, 1 Lupine. I just wasn't sure where I put my 3rd Solar. Lupine is really good though, because it plays through negations, because it banishes from hand for cost. But yeah. And then just the 1 Denko, because it's searchable off Thunder Dragon Fusion, it's searchable off Duo, and it shuts down a lot of matchups if you can get it going. And then if you're playing a matchup where it's not as good, you can always just side it out. So then I'll just clear everything out of the way. For the spells, I'm playing 2 Fusion. Even though you can loop it with Roar, it's still nice to have 2. because hard drawing is kind of nice if you have just hard draw 1. But Resolve Infusion, I play the 3 Colossus, 3 Titan, so you can always loop it back and continue to use it. Then I play 3 Allure for the draw power, plus activating either Roar or Dark's effect, as well as banishing a dead Shifter. It's just crazy. It's definitely one of the best draw cards in the game right now, at least for this deck, in my opinion. So if you run 4, I wish. And then 1 Gold Star, just activate the Thunder Dragon effects. And then for the last 4 cards, so card 39, 40, 41, 42, 2 Cosmic Cyclone, and 2 Paleozoic Dinomischus. I need to main deck some Spell and Trap Bait, because I've lost games at locals to someone just playing Mystic Mind Pass, where it just goes to deck out. As much as it's super silly for someone to play it like that, but it's important. It comes up. And then Dinomischus, it can get dead cards from hand into grave, of course, and then if you can use it at key moments to banish, like if you banish the Nightmare Mermaid, like what do they do for Orcus combo? And if you're playing like against trap heavy deck, people will be surprised when you remember to summon your Dinomischus when they activate their traps.
So is there anything that you would change about the main deck after playing today?
I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I think I need to play more than 1 event with this list to really want to change it. The only time I really played this list, I played locals on Monday, and I top 4'd there. So,
Okay.
so to go into extra deck, I guess we'll start with the links. Warlord is just more relevant than Borosword right now because you can out a lot of annoying cards, like if they have their own Colossus or Titan in the mirror, or UCT or something like that. VLS, which is crazy. I'm glad I bought it before it got expensive because my god is it expensive now. It's really relevant against strikers and other back row heavy decks, just because when you summon in this deck, you're always going to have the targeting protection, unless you're doing something weird like Solar Token and like one of the main decks that isn't duo, but still, I really liked it. I got its effect off a couple times for the banish. The fact that it doesn't target is really good. And yeah, really good card. I wouldn't spend $100 on it though. I played Nightmare Package, just Phoenix and Unicorn for the spot removal. Phoenix came up when Summon Flip there can only be 1 on me, where I just linked away like Lupine plus a Thunder into Phoenix and popped it. And that was enough because there can only be 1 can really be a blowout against this deck, so it's important to play both the main and extra, and I guess even side like spot removal for like floodgates like that. I played for my other Link 2s, I played Lambda and Summoner. Basically, Summoners if you normal Solar, Lambdas if you normal Lupine. It's basically the only times they come up. This lets you end on an extra Colossus, which is nice, but at least this gives you, like, at least in the player's back of their head that, oh, we might have Gamma in hand or something that can resolve. And then I played the 1 Link Kribo for Matrix. I was playing Instant Fusion with Thousand Eyes and Kaminari Attack, but I dropped it just because it didn't seem too strong going first, and it really has been working out for me. For Fusions, 1 Storm Venom. It's my only Super Poly target. I main it. I don't side any extra. I side 2 Super Polys. It definitely came up today. Getting rid of Galatea plus Dingirsu is crazy, just because it shuts off their negate, and a really big board turns into something a lot more manageable. Triple Colossus because it's the best card in the deck. I've probably said that at least once. But OCG has 1. When we played the Worlds event, having 1 really hurt, so having 3 is a godsend. 3 Titans as well. I played Titan at 2, but I really like 3 because it just gives you that extra opportunity to loop. I've had it where both Titans are in grave. I need to recover Colossus, and then I don't have targets for Thunder Dragon Fusion. Or I have to do something really weird like fuse the 1 Colossus I want to return, or the 1 Titan I want to return, and a Vanilla Thunder Dragon into Colossus. And then 15th card is Gustav Max. It did come up today. I finished the game with it because Double Titan was like, I was 300 points short, and I summoned this. It's good for time. I mean, time rules are dumb, but there wasn't anything I wish I was playing instead.
Wait, to your side?
Yeah.
After you buy your troll, come in.
And side, Two more Denkos. Denko is really good against back row heavy decks, even though I suck playing against them. So Denko makes it a little less thought, a little more just play Denko and they can't do anything. I actually had an interaction where someone was playing Mech Knights, and because I played Denko, they couldn't set the invocation to make their Mech Knights live. And then triple Nibiru. Probably Shifter's a really good card, but Nibiru is definitely the highlight of the tins. Not a big fan of Dark Ruler no more, but Nibiru came up. It was against Dragon Link, or like Dino Dragon Link, and if I didn't Nibiru, I would have been sitting on, or facing a True King of all calamities and a RDA. So it's really the only time I used it, but when I needed it, it came up, which is nice. 3 Joel and Lockbird. I'm playing these instead of Lancia because Lancia can really score my own deck, but I do like the interaction this has with either Dangers or Lunalights or anything else to sort of slow down Lunalight Orcus. I didn't face it today, but I can recognize it's a really good deck, and I don't want to be screwed against it. In terms of spells, I played 2 Super Polys. I've been fine with 2. When Super Poly went to 3, it was kind of like, okay. Because I only play 1 target, plus it's not my only board breaking tool in this deck. It can be good, but if I had room for a 3rd, I might. But right now, with what I'm playing, I just can't find room. Triple Twin Twisters for the removal, because back row is incredibly good right now. I'm not a big fan of all the back row decks, but that's because I'm a big combo player for life. So the discard's good, just like Dynamiscus and get your Thunder and Grave, especially if you have Shifter up and can be a neat interaction. I've done that before with Super Poly, where I activate Super Poly, Shifter was up and discard a Thunder, and then sort of get the combo going on my opponent's turn. And last 2 side cards were Eradicator Epidemic Fires. Really good against back row decks, like half my side is, because it's Thunder Dragon's biggest weakness. The best use I had for it was I was playing against Grand Manju OTK. I flipped this on basically draw phase to tribute the Colossus. I had 2 Colossus on board, so he was unable to Super Poly, and then I was able to call spells, and he lost all his desires and his extravagance. So there were very few ways he was able to get to the discard. Alright, that's the deck profile.
Nice. So is there anything at all that you'd want to change about the deck? Any ratios, any cards you wanted to add?
I might drop the Twin Twisters to 2 in the side, make the Super Poly 3. I feel like when I already had the Dynamiscus, at least going first, as well as the Cosmic Cyclone, I didn't really find I was siding 3 Twin Twisters because it's hard to find room for a lot of side cards. Because there's the easy sides out, like the 3rd Roar, Denko. If you're siding in Denkos, you side out some of the other normal summons, things like that. But then you do run out of room pretty fast before you start siding out like either main engine cards or like cards that would actually really help you in that matchup.
Is there any shoutouts you want to give?
Any shoutouts? I'll give a shout out to Dylan on the end of the camera. He was the first place. He was the back row deck I lost to in finals. But other than that, no. It was a good day today.
Thank you very much. If you guys like that, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.